Saffron City. We are here to liberate the town.
Because the police are too terrible at their jobs to do it.
You want my opinion? The rockets are probably bending over all the Jennies.
Not like the... I don't know. Shorts Boy could probably beat the rockets if he really wanted to. Like, he could use his net to just hit them over the head. It's not like he'd be doing any brain damage. Call me weird for this, but Silph Company was always my favorite dungeon as a kid.
Well, sure as hell is interesting, that's for sure. I need to double check which floor I was on. Okay, first floor. Second floor. Third floor. Fourth floor. Fifth floor.
I can't help but wonder what all the other teams would have done in this situation. I mean, Neo Rocket wouldn't have had any of the skills to pull this off.
No, they wouldn't.
I'm figuring they can't think, oh hey, we have knives to cut off the slowpoke tails, and there's a 10-year-old brat who wandered away from home coming to thwart our plans. Maybe we should stab him!
I do not like HYPNO. I blame a lot of very creepy fan art. And as you can see, despite the level difference, HYPNO, unlike most psychic types, is not made of tissue paper.
That's why I like HYPNO.
He's a tough cookie.
Yeah, he's actually got some defense to his name.
Yeah, unlike Alakazam. And Mew has left for greener pastures. We are going to be getting the final member of our team. Time for Damage Sponge Snorlax to do his job.
Huh. I wonder if this guy knows Phil Collins. He seems to come from the land of confusion. Figuring how he's throwing it out there.
Looking for the card key. I think I'm gonna let Snorlax take point for now.
Probably a good idea since your Pikachu isn't God Chew.
Yeah, the ground type killer.
Pikachu! The horn! And yet he gets smacked around by a Magikarp.
You know what? They legit should have had a ability in like Gen 5 where that can only be learned by Pikachu that can allow it to damage ground types.
Yeah, that would have been a nice call-out, and would have explained so much about Ash's Pikachu.
Well, technically speaking, the reason he was able to waste Onix was because he got juiced up by a frickin' power plant.
Yeah, but then again, Blaine's right on. Going for the horn should not help.
Lightning Rod!
Yeah, he's double resistant!
Not only is Rhydon a ground type, who shrugs off lightning anyway, even though that doesn't work against Super Chew, but Lightning Rod in the second generation after the generation after it was introduced, makes you immune to electric attacks to begin with!
Actually, I think that might have been a Gen 5 development.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it was
introduced in Gen 4, and then in Gen 5
Gen
it was
3.
upgraded. Yeah, it got upgraded in Gen 5 to make anyone that has it immune to ground type
Yeah, like,
attacks.
Rhydon had it in Gen 3.
And the funny thing, Rhydon can freaking surf. That move is double. That move is a double weakness, and it can use it.
Maybe it pulls out a surfboard like Blue's Tauros.
Or Pikachu himself.
Yeah, then again, if he takes the route Blue's Tauros took, he'll need sunglasses.
Ah, yes, there are some scientists in here who are traitors.
Which makes me wonder, why would any smart person want to work for Team Rocket? They're the worst team in the series!
Giovanni is really the only legitimately threatening trainer in the entire organization. And that's mostly because he's a gym leader.
I mean, let's look at all the other ones. Neo Rocket. They actually have... Well, okay, they're really not... They're still Team Rocket, but... They at least managed to... They at least managed to do something. Magma and Aqua. They managed to wake up legendaries who could control the weather. Had they thought to grab both orbs, they would have been unstoppable. Team Galactic. It actually makes sense that those mooks sucked because Cyrus was a sociopath. He was planning to kill them anyway. So what does he care? Plasma. Say what you want. Gets this his plan?
Really
Pretty
good.
freaking smart.
Really good.
If no one, yeah, because like, how are they gonna stop him if no one else has any Pokemon?
Unless Red wanders down from the mountains and curb stomps him. And what are the odds of that happening?
Yeah, like he's still up there until the sequel. And even then, he only comes down for the tournament.
And you have to wonder if Gary had to talk him if Blue had to talk him into coming down.
Yeah. Oh, also, while I'm thinking of it, Team Snag'em. Their goal, stealing people's Pokemon. What they do, steal people's Pokemon. They're pretty successful at their jobs.
Not to mention that Team Snag'em actually and Team Cypher were never fully crippled.
Oh yes, Team Cypher.
They're still out there.
Which is also something you can say of Cyrus. Because guy just leaves after you fight Giratina. And when he's leaving, he says, "One day you will awaken in my world. A world with no spirit." You haven't stopped him at all.
I think... Doesn't Giratina freaking eat him? Or am I
No.
thinking of a different gen?
I think he might have in the anime? Like, I don't believe Giratina actually eats him, no.
Well, not on camera, obviously. Okay, Snorlax is done screwing around. He's going to flatten him down. Splat.
I mean, the only Pokemon-related team I can think of worse than Team Rocket is Band Ambar from Pokemon Quartz.
And Sagashi would know. He did a full LP of that thing with one of his characters.
Why would inflating the sun ever sound like a good plan? That's just...
Yeah.
I can't.
Let's see how this works out. Oh! 1 HP! 1 HP!
And the only reason it survived that is because it's a Hypno, not an Alakazam.
Yeah, Alakazam, wicked fast, capable of mauling most ghost or dark types with its sheer force. but if you manage to actually hit it, an Alakazam will fold like a house of cards.
And oh yeah, speaking of which, here's another thing. You guys are supposed to be the Mafia. Why are you using Raticates? Shouldn't you be using something a little less common?
Yeah, well that's mostly the shackle that was put on them in Gen 1. They didn't have much of a pool of Pokemon to use, so they just put like poison types. Alright, buddy. Thanks. Go away.
I mean, like, they just bother me from a logical standpoint. I mean, Team Magma and Team Aqua. Oh, right.
Hi, Gary.
Alright, this jerk. So,
yeah,
Gary...
here in the Silph Co building, completely unassaulted by Team Rocket. You want my theory? He came in here for his Viridian City gym badge. And because he leaves, he's in the process of leaving, it looks like, Giovanni gave him his Earth badge.
Maybe he just didn't want to be in a room with Gary Oak. Can't say I blame him. Maybe, perhaps he just annoyed everyone until they just got out of his way. He's good at that.
That makes no sense because Gary would have made an awesome hostage.
Yes, that would have been hilarious. But, unfortunately, Gary was here. Ash is a loser.
Yeah. Well, of course, who's laughing at the end of the game?
I came when I heard you defeated the Elite Four.
Yeah, your SANDSLASH. Granted, he almost matches my Pokemon in levels now, so... Oh, I forgot it learned that. Oh, for the love of Christmas.
It's really not a surprise. He's an AI. Of course the poison would actually work.
Swift? I'm fairly certain SANDSLASH does not learn that naturally.
TMs exist. Maybe he knows where to actually get them.
Well, he is Professor Oak's grandson. I'm sure Oak has like a huge stockpile of technical machines.
Which reminds me, we should totally ask him to give us some. Oh, by the way, you planning to fight him?
Yeah, it's not gonna work. A basic potion that doesn't heal much anymore at the level 40 range.
Because I'm pretty sure you can access the battle with the Oak, can't you?
Yeah, but that's delicious. Exclusively delicious. Okay, this could be bad. This could be bad if he gets off an ice beam. One moment, viewers.
Okay, then.
Alright. Yep. Kadabra. Only thing I can fight that with is... Well, it is a glass cannon. So... Just hit it! Hit it 9 times!
And this just goes to show why Gary loses to you in the end. He wastes his turn on Disable. Why?
Okay, I've got a surprise for Jolteon. Jolteon's pretty quick, but if I'm lucky, he'll either attempt to use double kick or something else.
They go for super effective moves. Always.
I forgot about that one little quirk in the AI of Gen 1.
Yeah, which is why a Zubat can defeat Dragonite. One of Lance's Dragonites. Because it will keep using Psyche. Because it will keep using Agility.
Yeah, he already fought Giovanni.
With that team, he probably could win. Giovanni's kind of a puss.
At least until he brings out his full team at his gym.
Oh no, he's still a puss.
Alright, get out of my face, Gary. Bore me. My antidote.
I mean, you'd think he would help you, just to say, like, or stop them himself, just so he can have that over you.
Yeah, bragging rights.
He's certainly big enough of a jerk for it.
Why am I not using my lemonades? There we go. Bought all those dang things for a reason. Ship them up higher.
I hate the item system in Gen 1.
I need to dump the Silph Co on once we're done here. Now, for that matter, I need to get more Great Balls. Oops, not what I wanted to do. I keep forgetting where my A and my B buttons are. Yeah, I did. Still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. No, I do not want to give a nickname to Lapras.
I was about to ask, why didn't he give it to the other guy who's not a rocket who came here, but then I remembered.
You can tell that Gary is a douche.
Yeah, and then I remembered, that guy's not here to save them.
Yeah, Lapras starts at level 15. I'm gonna need to do a lot of work. I have a lot of work ahead of me with this little guy. But
That's for later. For now...
oh, crap.
You know these two actually are a couple in the Japanese version?
Figures.
I don't know why they bothered cutting that out.
Probably because they couldn't deal with the idea of a couple, of a loving couple being in a kid's show.
That could explain... And I just
What is this? I don't even, right?
Yeah. That's almost as pointless as as calling them jelly donuts when they're clearly rice balls.
Yeah.
And when you've called them rice balls in the past. Because, like, they called them rice balls early on. What was even the point?
Alright, I'm gonna take a gamble here. Shabok!
It's just ARBOK. I wouldn't call this a gamble. Oh, Thunder.
Well, that will paralyze. And that'll hit!
Too bad there's no Rain Dance in this. Too bad Rain Dance is another gen off.
You know what really would have been bad if Red Pikachu had Rain Dance?
It would have made sense.
Okay, Meowth.
Hey guys, when you go to Unova, I'm gonna pretend to switch sides.
He does do that in the Gen 5 anime.
Yeah, and then 4 episodes later, I'll betray ya.
I mean,
No hard feelings, right, Pikachu? Oh, what's that? You wanna actually kill me now? Oh well.
like always. That said, I mean, the fact that they're here with Giovanni, they're actually held in higher esteem than they were in the anime. Because they're his personal guard. So,
Well, to be fair, they're more competent than the rest of the team. That's not saying much, but...
yeah!
Anime! Jesse and James are more competent than the rest of these jokers.
Well, they certainly get a huge buff in the Gen 5 this season.
Yeah, now they're wearing black outfits. Totally makes all the difference. Ash. I.
No.
Yeah, I was about to do it wrong. This, like... Professor Oak never told you about your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. No. I actually didn't. I'm not your father, though. I did. However, I had sex with your mother. No, that's not true. That's impossible! Search her diary. You know it to be true. Because in the Pokemon Live show, it is true.
That's where the theory came from, apparently.
Yep. I think the anime totally should have ran with it, personally.
Well, in the anime, they seem to be angling Ilya as dating Oak.
And that's where the other one comes from. Then again, there are people who think she's dating Mr. Mime. Also, Pikachu! The horn! Oh, wait.
Okay, I mean, Mr. Mime's technically a humanoid Pokemon, but he's still a Pokemon. I think that still probably in the Pokemon universe counts as bestiality.
One step closer to God, Chew.
One more surf on it. Why? You know what? I actually researched NIDOQUEEN that last night, figuring out what the hell was up with the egg group thing. There's a system already in place. Female Nidoran can actually produce one bred, either male or female Nidoran. Why they don't have NIDOQUEEN and NIDORINO in that, using that mechanic, boggles my mind. It's like some sort of stupid in-joke now.
I was gonna say something about her partners being lolicons, but...
That would imply they're Toho fans. Oh! I broke him.
My chair is... Oh, that's what I was sitting on, okay. My chair was acting weird.
Oh hey, you can access the PC from here. Let's see what Professor Oak has to say about my Pokédex so far. Kinda, yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't be playing Pokemon if we didn't. Although being able to access it there makes more sense than the hotel in Celadon.
Anything? How about your secretary over there?
Or maybe something that Giovanni should have been using, like a baseball bat or an AK-47, or maybe having his minions just like gang up on us all at the same time. Like, knock us out with their fists, and then throw us in the... Which route is it again? Like, 21, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure 21 was the water route. Like, throw us in Route 21 with cement shoes. This is why Team Rocket are the worst villains. They're supposed to be the Mafia.
Yeah, they call themselves Pokemon gangsters. Well, with that
and yet Soldier Boy could out gangster them.
That's bad. Anyway, we've got the two town gyms, the Fighting Dojo, which used to be the city's gym. And
but then everyone realized, holy crap, fighting types aren't good in Gen 1.
Yeah, basically, what it's implied happened is Sabrina and her posse, I'm going up to the top of the route to train, Lapras in a second. What happened was, Sabrina came into town at some point before the Team Rocket takeover, and leveled everyone in the fighting dojo with her Alakazam.
One of her lackeys could probably level them all.
Well, I'm going to train up Lapras, and then we're going to finish up this segment. And, you know, I think I cut off a lot of time from this segment by not fighting all of the Rockets.
Yeah, it's not like you need the levels.